Sorry, my camera kind of went out for some reason. But after I forced myself to go after work, then I really didn't want to do that again, because like I said, that hurt really bad. And so I would use that form of negative punishment so that I wouldn't ever miss my workouts. And if I did, I had to pay the price. I had to go later when I wasn't planned to. And the way that I incorporated positive reinforcement is, I would reward myself if I followed my diet and stuck to it. For example, I would if I stayed consistent with my diet and I was seeing that I was losing weight, I would reward myself by, maybe going out and watching a movie with my friends after a workout, or, just by hanging out with my friends in general. And by punishing myself after missing a workout, I made sure to never miss a scheduled day. And by using positive reinforcement, I was able to stay on my diet, because I would then allow myself to go out and have fun. I would reward myself with free time. Before I made any changes to my diet or my workout, I ate really poorly. I would eat very small meals a day at very odd times, and I would eat big meals and then not eat again until really late, But I hadn't worked out at all before I made any changes. Like, I was not motivated. I didn't want to get back in the gym because it just hurt to do anything. And once I changed my diet and my workout, I found a happiness that hadn't been present in a long time. I was really happy with myself because I actually made an effort to change my weight and my appearance. And I was also happy with the fact that I was eating well and at specific times and wasn't feeling hungry like 2 hours after I just ate. And that time zone of where, like, 1 week I would be hungry and 1 week I would, like, just not want to touch anything, that started to go away a little bit, because I was really balancing my diet. Overall, my experience with this project, it was very well. Like, it went a lot better than I thought it would. I was able to get my motivation back, and I was able to get I was able to get a little bit of confidence back. I'm not saying I was as confident as I was when I was like 14 or 15, but I have the confidence to get back to that confidence level, if that makes sense. And I'm also really motivated to get back to my old self. I'm happy I did this project, and I'm very satisfied with my changes. I didn't meet my goal of losing 10 pounds, but I did drop 6 pounds within 2 weeks, which, I think that's pretty good for having all the injuries and that I do. And, I'm not saying that's an excuse by any means, but I'm just saying I think, for not being in the gym for a couple years and, having these injuries and me overcoming the soreness that I used to get all the time, I think 6 pounds was pretty okay. I think that was pretty decent. I was very slight of reaching my goal, and so I was still pretty happy about that. It wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, but it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be either. Like, it was, I expected this to be really, really hard, but, as long as I stayed on my scheduled times and I did my exercises, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. It was easier to start my diet and get back into working out, but it was harder to keep my motivation. But I did keep the motivation, and like I said, I was really slight from reaching my goal. But after all, I still got some happiness back, and I still got my motivation back. I really plan on going through with this and sticking to this diet and these workout exercises, or just these workouts, and get back down to an average and hopefully get back into being fit one day. I'm really satisfied with how I handle myself in this project, and I'm really looking forward to the future as I continue to do these things in this project.